Today is July 17th. This is the 1969-1970 Cadillac original movement general time clock for the 1969 and 1970 Cadillacs. This particular model works in the DeVille, Fleetwood, Calais, and Eldorado. This is 1969 and 1970 compatible. The only distinguishing difference between 1969 and 70 is the outer frame bezel, whereby 1970 has the wood grain tambo wood finish, and the 1969 has the black textured finish. This unit has been totally taken apart, fully restored, cleaned and lubricated. This is the original general time clockworks movement, and the unit is connected to power, and you can see that this is a fully working, fully functional clock with the genuine tick 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 sound, facilitated by the original movement of the clock. This unit has the traditional clock spring, which is actuated by the car battery every interval of approximately 60 seconds or so. And here you can see the movement wheel. And if you listen very closely, you can hear the ticking mechanism. And you can see the incremental motion of the second hand as opposed to the sweeping second hand, which would not be original. So this is an original period correct general time movement for the 1969-1970 Cadillac models. This is the original movement. The clock has been totally taken apart and the movement inspected, cleaned, lubricated. Everything has been reconditioned from the case to the inner surround to the outer frame, whereby the tambo wood grain is in beautiful, vibrant condition. If you just heard the click, that was the clock spring recoiling, which happens every 60 seconds from the battery. It has a beautiful, beautiful, totally clear lens. The lens has been completely polished. High luster, with all scratches and such removed as best as possible, of course, but this is, for all intents and purposes, a show quality clock that anybody would be proud with a show car to have, and it is an original movement clock. And there was the recoil once again, and you can see the incremental second hand motion. So I have 3 of these clocks for 1970 and 2 additional 1969 period correct textured bezels and period correct tambo wood bezels for the 70. So I have 5 of these clocks in my collection, available to anybody who would be interested, for a period correct original movement incremental second hand fully functioning clock for the 1969 and 1970 Cadillacs. Okay, this is George in Florida. I have over 75,000 parts for 1967 to 1970 Cadillac, and I rebuild the steering wheels to original show quality condition and the steering columns, and also these beautiful original vintage solid state clocks from Boyne and General Time and Boyd, and also West Clock. So West Clock, General Time, and Boyd are all serviced by me and restored. And today is July 17th, 2018. Thank you very kindly.